We just got done watching Immaculate, the brand new horror movie starring Sydney Sweeney. These are our quick, out-of-theater, non-spoiler thoughts. I went in knowing absolutely nothing about this movie. Hadn't even watched the trailer. I knew Sydney Sweeney was attached to it. What did you think of it?
You know, first of all, I knew nothing about this movie either. My thoughts are, it's a very unique concept.
Right.
I would say one of the most original horror films I've seen in a while.
100%.
Bizarre movie.
Disturbingly bizarre, right?
Gory, yeah. Grotesque. Like, there's imagery in this film that will make you queasy.
First, 30 seconds. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. It really kind of grabs you in the first, minute.
Loved the opening.
Great opening. Do not be late to the movie because right when it opens, it grabs you and it really shows you, I was like, what this church and what's really going on behind the scenes of everything they're doing there. It kind of lets you know almost immediately about it. Sydney Sweeney grabbed a hold of the script and was been pushing this movie for years. She was a producer on this movie. I can kind of see why with that.
To me, we had this super tense opening and then a somber music even playing over the opening credits. It was something like Insidious, bro. It was
100%.
Very dark. And then we cut to Sydney Sweeney's character and it was comedy. Not even that. It was just this weird lighthearted tone.
Yes.
And so it clashed and it made for an overall final product that felt a little mixed baggy, if you will. But the ending was wild.
The ending was insanely wild. But the journey itself to get to that point, they're constantly keeping you guessing as to what's really going on, kind of behind the scenes, and why do they have these weird different images here? Why was Sydney Sweeney selected to basically come here? Why did they want her to come here? Definitely keep you guessing, and that premise is pretty good. Sydney Sweeney, I've seen her in quite a bit of things now. I would say this is her best performance. She was fantastic. She was kind of Mia Goth and Pearl, Mia Goth and X, maybe even a new Scream Queen. I'm down to see Sydney Sweeney do more horror. Glad she got a hold of the script. But that ending, everyone said it's the ending that's going to F you up, it's going to stick with you, the ending's going to make it or break it for you. When you find out everything that kind of happens, it's kind of bizarre, and you're like, okay, this is really weird. You have to put definitely a couple puzzle pieces together, because I had some questions after we were talking about on the way here. And then I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense, but they definitely leave it almost open-ended into how we got to the final scene of the movie.
Yeah, the ending is going to get a big reaction out of you, whether that's for better or worse. I am still sort of wrapping my brain around about how I fully feel on it. It's not the craziest thing I've ever seen, but it definitely makes a bold decision.
Yes.
That might rub you the wrong way, or you could be like, hell yeah. So
100%.
The ending is divisive for sure.
And that was one of the things when we got to the ending, I was like, there's no, oh my gosh, she's going to do it. She's 100% going to do it.
It's happening.
It's exactly. So at the end of the day, I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought. It was kind of like a movie mystery. Just knew the title, didn't know anything else about it. I enjoyed it. I'm not too into gory horror anymore, so for me, I had to close my eyes, look away a lot, and that kind of maybe takes some enjoyment away. The tonally clashing, I can kind of look past it. I was thinking a 3. I'm going to go a 3.25 out of 5.
That's a fair score, yeah. I'd say I'd probably go 3 out of 5.
Right.
But I'd be willing to push it up on a rewatch maybe. It's one that I feel like I'll think about more and more, and it's either going to grow on me or I'm going to be like, that movie actually sucked. One of the two.
Exactly. So we'll see. I probably will never watch this one again. Right. But nonetheless, if you guys have seen Immaculate, let us know that down below. Head over to Film Stock if you haven't already. I'm sure you already have. Hit like button, subscribe, and notification bell. And we'll see you guys in the next one.